Heyo, welcome back, boys. We are continuing to rig to this stream, and we'll see how far we get. I feel like streaming is a bit it takes a while too, so we'll see how far we get. We got the little hair fluff yesterday. Theoretically, we also need to do it on the other model, but like I said, we'll see how it goes. We don't necessarily need 100% everything, but it's just good to make some further progress, and hopefully if you guys are interested in making a model, I can continue helping you. I can answer some questions to the best of my noob abilities. Let's see. Oh, by the way, chat, look at this. We have a BRB screen. Sorry about that. I just realized that BRB screen does not have any audio form, so that sucks. But anyway, it was made by iPod Pixel, and as I was saying, now you know that. Now you guys will know when we need to actually have a step away for a second, and it's different from just starting soon screen. But anyway, here we go. So last time we did the eye, so eye open, and then smile. And then I think we did the eyeball Y, eyeball X. And I believe we also did the corners. Yep. So that's good. And then I think we did the brow. Yeah, so down, up, down, up. Theoretically, this actually goes to the side so we can actually hide it. But, who's worrying about that? And then from here, we also have angle. Oh, hold on. We have angle and form. So boop. And then mad. He's mad. He's mad. You're mad. Everyone's mad. And then we have the physics. So the fluff physics here. So up, down, upside. And then this is like alternated room, which works well, but we'll see how it goes. And then from that we also have I think that's kind of how we got to this point. So nothing too crazy, but anyway, I'll tell you, we're also pretty close to fulfilling the affiliate prerequisites, and with that means that once we have that all set up, we're gonna play Subnautica. So I'll be taking out a video. Essentially, I believe we just need 2 more followers, and then I think 3 people to tune in 2 streams. I think we had previously done that, but it resets each like 30 consecutive days, so kind of threw us off for a bit. That being said, I feel like we can definitely get there pretty close. And yeah. All right. So then, okay. So we got the eye. I guess we need to do the fluff on here and this side. They don't have their own transformers, right? Yeah. Because I'm like, they should all have their transformers, or else the physics doesn't work. Hold on. Let's hide the hat, because we need to hide the hat to see some stuff. Middle hat. Okay, there we go. I guess we can also do the fluff of the hat. It's like the physics of the hat too, because that will also play a role into it. So, all right, sounds good. But anyway, we'll see. Tomorrow's stream will also get moved to the afternoon, so we might actually play video games then instead. We'll see how it goes, but it'll probably be an afternoon. because I have some stuff in the morning. So unfortunately, I won't be able to stream then. But it's all good. Let's see. So, let's see, fluff 1, up and down. Right. All right, so let's do some form right here. And essentially what I learned is that whenever you're doing this, you don't really necessarily want to have essentially you want to do it in a, I guess if you see the parent stack, which is this layers, you want to have like the general movements on the first layer and then the smaller movements within this, because those are its I guess child layers essentially, and then this is a parent layer. So this is what they all follow, and then the child layers, like specific ones, follow this. FYI chat. So let's go up. Hold on. Let's go up, and then we shall go down. What must come up, must go down. I guess it doesn't necessarily need to go that high up. I guess good thing we kind of made this in such a way that it doesn't necessarily need to be crazy, you know? All right, does that look good? All right, that looks okay, yeah. For physics, I guess. Then down. I guess the down one's actually a little bit more complicated because it needs to fit within this area. I guess this middle fluff must go on top of the hat ribbon. There you go. Let's see, how does that look? All right, so let's see. Boop. Yeah, I mean, oh, hold on. This needs to be adjusted slightly. All right, does that look better? Yeah, there we go. It's moving. It's moving. It's moving. These are just the first things, so that's why it needs you know, we're doing generic stuff. Like ideally, you know, it doesn't need to be too crazy, but I feel like it definitely adds some more detail. Like you see of mine, it makes it more alive. For sure. So that's why we do it. All right, from that, let's see, we'll go into our child layer. So like I said, pretty much now what we do is we grab this and then we create a deformer. So left, bottom, left. Excuse my spelling, you know, my spelling sucks too. Great. And then we go top fluff as well. So we create each one of these in their own layers. And knowing this also, you don't necessarily need to, what's it called? Former fluff. Oh, and we're doing the physics early because if you don't, that means it creates bigger complications whenever you're actually doing like the angles, like the overall head and stuff. So that's why you tend to do the physics first. At least that's what I've heard. That's what I've like learned from just searching stuff online, but we shall see. So create. So now we have each one of these has its own one. So on these ones we go up, down. I wonder, did this get, oh, interesting. So I may have messed up a bit because this one only needs to go up and down. So I guess theoretically we didn't mess up. We just kind of skipped one step ahead. So what we do now is go here, and as you can see, it increased its like width. So make sure to do that. Increase the width. We can also like move these little ones around to make sure that they are lining up, and we don't necessarily need to worry about too much about that. As you can see, now they line up. And I guess that goes over the overall complexity of this, but nonetheless, we still have this here. And let's see, we need to move this specific one here so it matches. Okay. Let's see, let's go out. How does that look? Yeah, it looks like he's expanding because he's in danger. This is, you know, when you get those shivers down your skin. Hola, Rafael, ¿cómo has estado? Es un placer verte de nuevo. Ajá. Espero que has estado bien y tengas una buena fin de semana. Yeah. It does show. Okay. Let's see. From here we shall make it. Oh wait, we already have it flexed though. Then we go from here down here, and then we shrink it. Lo vamos a hacer más pequeño. ¿Verdad? Déjame ver. Yeah, se hace más pequeño ahorita. Pero ya se ve que está este pequeño. Este va a ser más pequeño. Oye, ese lo había estado pequeño. I guess we can make it smaller, but it looks pretty small. But I don't think we've moved anything, so maybe I'll make this slightly bigger. Vamos a hacerlo este un poquito más grande para que se note menos. There we go. Ahí está. There we go. All right, so then from here, we shrink it now. I mean, it's already pretty shrunk, but I guess we'll shrink it even more. We'll shrink it. All right, so let's see. All right, does that look pretty shrunk to me? Yeah, I mean, that looks pretty shrunken down to me. Okay, now we have the physics, so it's up and down ones here. So from that, we're gonna make each one of these into its own little thing. Okay, from here, let's see. Hold on. I'm just searching something up. Yeah, so the artist is Posy Pixel, by the way. And then we also have our region thumbnail for our Dredge stream. That'll be there, but then I need to like actually edit it, you know, which sucks. Because it'll be long. I think it's like total of like 6-8 hours. Which, you know, it'll be nice because then I'll learn to edit a bit more like on the like longer form content size. And then maybe I'll also edit it so it's like back to back, like the VOD, like the full VOD. If you guys want to watch that as well, which is uploaded to our YouTube channel. But I'm also excited to get that going as well. It looks pretty cool. Of how the what's it called? The thumbnail is gonna churn out. Okay, so then let's see. From here, oh yeah, we gotta do the individual fluffs now. If I can find them, there we go. So this is up, down, right? Up, down, up, down, up, down. So boom. All right, let's move this sliver up. You know, so I love watching the show called Come Dine With Me. So it's from the UK. So essentially a lot of people, like 4 people go and they cook for each other. And you honestly don't win anything, but people take it so like so serious because you essentially get bragging rights, right? And you know, some of the food is like weird, but then again, I keep on telling my partner, I'm like, yo, we need to like they need to have a US version, because some of, like, you know, I feel like if there's a wide variety in the UK, there's even a wider variety of like people's cooking abilities in the US. So I would have wanted to see that, like how that looked in there, because imagine you go in and then they start like cooking some random stuff. Like, I don't know if you guys have also seen seen that one lady in TikTok that cooks like in the worst way possible. Like boiled, and I feel like, imagine you go and you're a part of the show and then you get stuck with that person. You're like, well, shit, I guess I might die today from food poisoning. I feel like that's kind of what the US offers in that sense. #1 export, baby. Oh, hold on. Let's see, this is a bit tedious, not gonna lie. Let's see. Oh no, this is the center. Rip. We messed up. Hold on. Damn it. Okay, so now it's this one. Boop. Now we go down. We're going down in the opposite when it needs to be in its neutral state, which does not really help it at all. But yeah, that they have a Canadian version and also a Australian version, but I feel like but they only lasted a few seasons. They didn't last a crazy amount of seasons, so probably didn't do too great. They've only lasted that much. And then let's see. Let's see, now we got down. Okay, now I think it goes down. Boop, boop. Probably dragging this a bit down, further down. I feel like it's too wide on the top here, so. Boop. Yeah. All right, now let's try the second part, right? Boop, 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 boop. All right, so now we need our top fluff as well. So we'll see how that goes. So now small fluff, let's get the 3 little dots in. And then up. This one's slightly harder just because there's like 2 ones and going. I mean, I guess I could have done it in 2 separate directions, but I don't really want, I wasn't too keen on it. No, you feel me? You feel me, chat? Okay, how does that look now? I mean, I guess that looks like it's going up. I don't necessarily think that feels like it's going up, but then I don't want to change the direction too much because then it gets distorted, right? Because in this one, yeah, see, even the other one's kind of iffy. It's mostly in the bottom ones that actually matters, you know? All right, and so then in that case, now we need to go down the bottom side. You know, there's definitely other individuals who can do way smoother transitions than this and probably know how to layer even more. But for me, as a beginner, I feel like it's better than good. It's good enough, chat. All right, so then, like I said, this one needs to go slightly down. It's all getting distorted again. Damn it. Let's go further down. Get it all warped and wonky. Heck yeah, brother. How does this one look? I mean, I guess it somewhat looks like. I mean, that one does look like it has a lot of movement in this one. Let's move it to the side. Move it. You know, let's shrink this thing, I guess. Shrink it. There you go. It got shrunk. Ooh, up, down, up, down. And then finally the top piece, which, you know, can't be seen, but might as well do it right now. All right, so then let's see from here. Up, right? So this one must go up, turn it down, angle this baby. Maybe not too pointy now. They'll lower it for sure. All right, so boop. That looks okay, I guess. And I guess maybe we can shrink it a bit more. See how that will look. Yep. All right, and then we go down this time, which I think this one could honestly be adjusted here for sure, so it actually looks like it's a downward angle. See, it's kind of getting all a little wonked up, not gonna lie, chat. It's getting too wonky. I mean, I guess it's physics. All right, so let's try it. So if we go to modeling, physics, we'll be able to see how that looks. So angle X. That's weird that it's segmented in a weird way. What? It's all fluffy, yeah. Well, even then, like, so it looks like it's so dramatic here, but what I've learned is that it actually is much slower, so it'll be like boom, boom. It's only like when you move like hugely that it actually changes, but it actually just goes like boom, boom, like that. So it doesn't actually move like crazy amount. So let's see, from that we shall, I guess, move to the, I guess we can do the ears too, right? We can definitely do the ears, but I mean, might as well, because that's kind of like the fluff that we have too, right? I guess we'll do all the fluff, because then we have to get it out of the way and we don't have to create other extra transformers, and that's basically the ear fluff. And then the eye ones, I believe. And we could also copy and duplicate the ear as well, so we don't have to do the extra physics, but I don't know about that. All right, so let's see. Let's do this one. Oh, this one only has a single one too, so that's going to be interesting to do. So this one goes up and down. So, I mean, I guess that could be done with the ears too, where it goes. Let's see if we can angle it. Ooh. Up. Is that enough up? I feel like that shit is enough up. I honestly don't know, chat. Is it enough going up? We can always increase it a bit more. Yeah, I think that's enough. Hold on. Boop. Yep. And then let's go down. I mean, maybe that's too much up now that I think about it, because it's ears. How like the hairs do not go that far up, right? On a ear. Let's go back. What the heck? Maybe a little bit more. All right, let's see. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. That is pretty good. What the heck? Something popped up on my screen. That's weird. So then from there we go down. And it's just to show some movement. Like, you know, it doesn't need to be too crazy with it. And now combined, it actually shows a lot of movement now. Okay, so now we have that. So let's bring it back to the normal end. And hold on, I need to do something here. Forgot to post that we're live on TikTok. Damn, terrible. Whoops, hold on. Oh no, I'm terrible. Let's see, hold on. Boop. All right, there we go. And supposedly I got a notification because I've been really getting into retro gaming chat. So I bought Godzilla Monsters Unleashed, brother. Honolulu, Hawaii. That's not us. What's this one for? I don't think I've ordered anything. What? Damn it. But I don't, it's been stuck in like traffic, so I honestly don't know where it's gonna be. It sucks, and it was supposed to arrive today, but it hasn't even shown that it's out for delivery. It's just stuck in traffic for the longest time now, chat. Since the first? I mean, that was, I guess. That's entertaining to say the least. Well, that sucks. You know, don't you hate it when you're watching a package like that and then it just doesn't come, it's not coming right through? Bad business, chat. Bad business. All right, so now fluff. All right, let's just not worry about that. Ah, my foot fell asleep. Go to up, expand, de-expand. So let's go expanding area. So this will be interesting to see how we can do it, just cause ideally this is also gotta worry about how to expand it all. Does that look expanded? Yeah, that looks expanded. Right. Bum. And then de-expanded, so shrinked. All right, let's see. Boop. The angles here is going to be interesting because there's two ways to do this, right? Oh, hey, Dip. Welcome. Good to see you here. We are getting progress into our own emotes, Dip. And then once we reach affiliate, we'll be able to add at least one. I don't know if you can add an animated emote to affiliate, but we'll be able to add at least some for sure. But we're still working on the drafts. Have you seen our BRB screen back? Watch. Yeah, that is our own BRB screen. Sorry, I had to add the emote here. I had to add our audio here because I forgot to. But that's our BRB screen. Heck yeah, you know, it's awesome. Created by Posy Pixel. Let's go show him some love, chat. All right, now from here we go up, and then I was also mentioning, Dip, that essentially, since we're close to affiliate, once we reach affiliate, we'll do the Thalasphobia stream. So we'll be streaming, I don't know if it'll be the whole day or something, but we'll be streaming essentially playing Subnautica, which For someone who's scared of the ocean, the open water, it's gonna be the worst. But we'll create great content from it, and also, we'll be able to establish more stuff on it. But we'll see. We pretty much need 2 more followers, and followed by, I guess we just need to have 3 consistent streams. And other than that, I mean, I also want to add like some voiceover stuff on there as well, like, you know, like the channel redeem points. I wanted to be able to do that, so we can have like some jump scares as well in the moment. Let's see. I think I probably tilt it a bit more, and then do that. Okay, so that looks like it's, yeah, that looks like it's going up and down. Bum 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 bum. All right, now we go down. That one's actually going to be a bit of a hassle for sure, because we got to change a decent amount of stuff here. But, you know, hopefully you're doing great, Dip, you know, enjoying the weekend. I've had a decent amount of projects land through, so I'm going to be busy during the week, but we'll still continue streaming and making progress towards reaching affiliate, and then, you know, partner and whatnot. But I think we're doing a good amount of progress for sure. We're having enough progress for sure. I mean, I guess that looks okay. It should be like slightly angled though. Oh, it looks all shrunk. No. Hold on. And then, I don't know if you guys have seen like the amazing world, the wonderfully weird world of Gumball, but that thing has been a killer show so far. It's definitely made me laugh. There were some scenes where I thought were slightly weird, but nothing within the outside the parameters of the original show, you know. Let's see. Boop, 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 boop. All right. So then, as we go into modeling physics, we can see how that looks. Let's see white. Yeah. It's going there, chat. Yeah, it's going there. It's getting there. Let's see, from here we're able to go and switch this out. Let's see where we at. Okay. I'm still iffy if I want to actually draw the physics for the other year, just because we can duplicate it and that'll save us a lot of work. So I think I'll just leave it as such at the moment. So fluff 1, right, up, down, up, down. Should it have its own? I mean, I guess it can do whatever it wants in this one's, because it just acts as like whatever. So this one should be the side, right, in here. So let's see. Where's this one? Belly fluff, so. Let's see, let's go side. Next side. Oh. Well, it would help if we actually have the points, right? Oh, but we have the shadow. Okay. So I guess we'll do one transformer for this, so. Belly shape. And then we'll have another transformer for the shadow, so they can have a little bit, looks a little bit more alive, you know? So boom. And then let's tilt it. Is that too much? No, I think that's fine. Left. And then right. Yeah, there we go. It's hanging. It's hanging. All right. From that, then we have, I guess, we'll have the up and down, like the shrink and shrunk. So this one gets slightly bigger. And then slightly smaller. Let's see. Maybe it needs to get even more smaller, you know? Then it makes it way more noticeable for sure. Excuse me, Chad, I had to cough or sneeze. And then I guess this one will be left and right fluff. So the same thing, but this will be changing angles here. So let's see. So then from here. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do interpolation here. So multiple clearly reflects into that. No, it'll be extend interpolation. And ellipse interpolation 3. Okay. Oop. And then let's do the same thing for here. I believe this makes it so it looks smoother, so that's why we're gonna do it. Lips and 3, which we almost forgot. So good thing we caught it. Good thing we caught it right now. Lips 3. Okay. Performer. Lips 3. Warp deformer ellipse. Where's this? I just lost. Ayo, and then I guess this one too. Or does this one have it? Yeah, this one has it. Okay, so then it'll be just these ones. And I wonder if I can do it all at the same time. Yeah, nice. That makes it way easier. So now it should be smoother, chat. Heck yeah. All right, from that point then, let's see from here. Oh, I guess we need to do the overall one. Let's see, ellipse repole interpolation 3. Okay, and then top fluff. No, right fluff. There we go. Oh, this one does have it. Interesting. So I guess we were just wrong on this one. And then this one, ellipse interpolation 3. There we go. Maybe that helps it. Wait, didn't we have one that made it up and down? Oh, okay. My bad. It needs to be here. Let's do it here. Ellipse interpolation 3. Okay. So now we need to do the up and down. So let's get it here. Oh, I guess that's why I controlled Z. That's why it opened a different screen. I actually tabbed it here. Does that look normal? Maybe I'll shrink this area right here too, so it looks a bit better. Yeah, I think that is gonna be better too. Oh. Hold on, I need to stretch chat. Always remember to stretch chat. So from here we go up and then to the side. One hop this time. Meow. 2 hops real time. Everyone do the Charlie Brown. Okay, hold on, let me take this little screen. Oh, I guess you guys can see it. That's weird. I figured you guys would be able to see some of these screens, but I don't know. To be fair, this is kind of a huge mess. Let's see. I'm gonna bring this up. I guess bring it down. Oh. How does that look? That looks okay. All right, now let's do our ellipse interpolation. Oh, you guys can't see that. Oh my God, I'm terrible. Huh. How can I solve that issue then? Can I crop here? Let's see. What's this one? Aspirate. Can I add, let's see, a setting. Filters, window projector, full source, full screen projector. Can I add a crop? Crop pad. Oh, okay, so let me see, maybe I can add something. Let's see, application, window capture, display capture. I guess because it's not a game, right? I think it would do game capture. Would it be able to do that? Yeah, it doesn't do game capture, so I guess it will be a window capture. Display capture, okay, display, and we'll put, this will be rigging. Oh my God, I'm terrible. Yes, okay. Oop. Okay, sorry chat, we're fixing this issue real quick. And then you can see all the games I have here. I have a decent amount of games, never completed, never done before, chat. All right, so then let's see, filters. All right, and then crop pad. Okay. So from the left, let's go 300. 600. Oh, I guess it's 400. I guess I can center it. Keep it there. From the top, 100. From the bottom, 200. I guess it's 150. 160. 170. All right, and then from the bottom, I'm guessing another 200. Oh. Oh. 150. 120. 110. There you go. I mean, I guess this one also goes 180 here. Yeah, I think. Yeah. All right, chat. Now this should actually work now. Close. Let me shrink it. All right, there we go. So then now when I open this, right? It doesn't show still? Or am I showing the wrong one? Oh, hold on. Now when I open this. Right, nice. It does show now. Downside is I can't really move this, so hopefully this is the sizing I like. Actually, I'm just gonna hold on, move it a bit more. Cancel. Let's see, rigging. Bottom. Let's go 200. 180. Yeah, 180. So then top. This would be 80. Nope. 60. Seems like 60 is it. All right, close. There we go. There we go. Thank you for the technical output, chat. So then 1, 2. And then now we do interpolation. So it's right here. Where is it? Extend interpolation, right? It's to go ellipse 3. And there we go. We have 1. So now we have all these interpolated. Now we need to do the shadow. So the shadow, let's do a warp deformer as well. Belly, fluff, shadow. Great. So then we basically have to follow these things so it kind of actually matches. So not necessarily 100% follow it, but for sure follow it to a degree, because then that helps add a little bit more of realism, you know, or like physics to it, where you're like, oh yeah, it's moving, versus like, oh, it looks kind of wonked. So now we see it move. Okay, and then the next one. So then this one we actually move here. I guess this one, it could honestly just like shrink down a bit. It doesn't necessarily need to go towards it. Yeah, see? Hey, okay. And then let's go here. It needs to go slightly bigger, so let's go here. I want to probably shrink it just because I want to see how that looks. I feel I don't want to continue actively having the same old shape here. Oop, oop, oop. Boop, 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 boop. And then shrunk, shrink, shrink, shrunk. Boop. Let's go here in this corner. Let's move it slightly. All right. Yeah, hold on. This one looks a bit weird. Hey, okay, nice. Hold on, let me tea break. You know, chat, I recently started drinking tea with honey, and I thought I didn't like it, but now it's grown into me. You know, it's grown on me. Let's see. From here. This is the left and right one, so the left or move to the left side. And then right side. All right, let's see how that looks. Now let's go check into our physics. If I move this, can you see that? Oh, hold on. And I guess it doesn't matter because our physics actually would show here. Let's see this fluff. There's some clipping right there, I think. Where it goes from left to the right side. This side. Oh, maybe not. Oh, right here, I think. Yep, right here. There we go. We hit it. Oh, right here too. Hide it. And then hide it here. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It is done. The fluffs are done. Now we need everything else, chat. Yeah. Stretch. Yeah. Hold on, where's the oh, here we go. Look at this fluff. Oh yeah, there is a delay here that you can see slightly. I guess we can always make it smaller. Hold on, let's make it smaller. Okay. Make it smaller. And then I think that should be fine now. It should be fine. But as I was saying, dude, so I did buy Godzilla Monsters Unleashed for the Wii because it's a goated game. But now it's not even arriving yet. It literally says still stuck in transit. I'm like, bro. I mean, hopefully it's just one of those things where they forgot to scan it. But I don't think it is. Oh, what's that thing on my side of me? Interesting. All right, now that we have that, I think we can start moving with the face. I mean, I guess we can also do the physics of like the bow tie and stuff, or the hat. Which one should we do, chat? Hat, bow tie, hat, bow tie. Well, let me bring his hat back because he looks bald now. Bald. Hat bell. There we go. Now he looks like he's part of the squad. I mean, I guess the bow tie. The bow tie will have more movement at the moment, so we can appreciate that. So basically, we're gonna create another. I mean, theoretically, you can use these specifically for that, but I'm not gonna do that. Label color. Let's go with red. All right. So then, create folder, and then this one will be bow tie physics. Is that how you spell physics, chat? I don't know. Okay, so then add, and then parameter 1 will be general movement. So this would be your left side, and then I guess directly the bottom. I guess we can also do another one where it could be like the mouth, where it'll be like sag. That the hair would move, like the bow tie will look droopy. And then let's do create parameter. So general. So this would be up. If that's up down, is this side left? And then finally it's individual sides. Then this will create its own individual sides as well. So then from here, right? So we do our top right because we have the whole bow tie set up. I don't know if necessarily we want the shadow in here because I feel like a shadow will be its own thing. Oops, sorry, shadow, you're gonna have your own deformer. So you create warp deformer of bow shadow. Great. Yeah, there we go. You're right here. Left and right bow tie. Yep. What? Okay, bow tie. Hold bow tie. I mean, I guess we didn't necessarily need to have its own. Okay. We didn't necessarily need to have its own section, but. Hold on, chat. Give me a second. So then let's see. So this is general. So this is up and down. So I wonder what movements it will be tied down to, because I guess it will be the body, or I guess the head X and Y. So it'll be up. Oh, hold on. I realized something. It needs to be separate, because then right here it looks okay, but then that would restrict the movements of the tie itself. So in order to make it more alive, we need to have, I guess we'll keep its own thing, but this must have its own section too. So warp deformer, center, and then I'll show you why. Because as you saw before, it was like moving in a bit of a straight angle, which it's okay, but in order for there to be even bigger movement, you must have like the actual movement like follow. Because you know, when you pull something right here as such, it won't actually, this thing will not go evenly, especially if it's clothing. So we up, right? And then side left. So side left would slightly be, I guess, here. I think we'll probably shrink it a bit and also go to the left. So and then it goes side. And then let's mirror this. So reflect. Can I just reflect it here? I forget how to do that. Parameter settings, motion mirror. Like vertically, I think. Let's see it. I messed up, so it's not that. Flip horizontally. I always forget about that. Like, you know, I was even with my graphic design expert. No, I wouldn't say expertise. Graphic design knowledge. I still get messed up a lot with like those left and right. And then finally, individual. I guess we'll shrink it and unshrink it. Just a small shrink though, so this will get slightly bigger. And then this will get, I believe if I hold Alt, it shrinks the sides. Yep, slightly smaller. Awesome. Then we're gonna go back and do that as well. I guess we need to synthesize all these corners. Synthesize corner, no, not synthesize corners. Extend interpolation, ellipse 3. But you know, as I continue to get a little bit more into the retro aspect of games and stuff, I'm like, damn, you know, yard sales were kind of killer, brother. I don't know if you guys had yard sales where you guys are located, but you know, I feel like nowadays you can find some cool stuff. That being said, I feel like now people are way more knowledgeable of like pricing and stuff, so it's gonna probably be hard to find like a crazy good deals or like crazy good things, unless it's like they're just trying to get rid of stuff, which I guess that's always an opportunity, right? That you do that in yard sales. All right, so bow tie. So then here we go. So okay, so that was done accidentally, but I'm not gonna complain. So this is going to, so as I was saying, right, it says this goes left. We can shrink it a bit, but extend it here. So then go up there. Maybe not shifted as much. Hold on. Maybe it's too noticeable, but so this one will probably go slightly here, because I don't want it to be too noticeable at the same time, right? Because then it does look like a bit off. So then here, and then let's lower this one here. Let's see how that looks. Maybe a bit more. Maybe it does need to be noticeable with the physics. And reduce it here. But I was saying yard sales, I felt like I remember when I went to a yard sale and there was like they were selling like Beanie Babies, which is like crazy back in the day. You know, they had a whole stack of Beanie Babies. I had like a, and then I got like an elephant, a giraffe and stuff, a zebra, I think. And then they also had a whole box of Legos, which, you know what, hindsight, I probably should have gone with the Legos. Because, you know, those things, like, they're expensive nowadays, chat. Crazy expensive. I guess I could also create another bow tie shadow as well, but we'll do that as we go, because that's also another thing that needs to be done. Let's see. Boom. Let's increase it slightly here. Okay. And then let's see from here, left and right. So probably a little bit on the shrink side. So shrink it a little bit better to the side. And probably shrink it a bit here too as well. See how that looks. Oh. That looks okay. And then we'll probably have to have smaller movements in here too to reflect it, because like the shadows isn't switching, which they should switch. So we'll probably have another layer on top of that. And then that will bring it look even better. But it really goes on to show chat how much like detail work gets needed in a model, and I guess that's why you can see why people tend to charge, like especially like the goated people tend to charge a bit more on that end to get it done. All right. No, deny. Shake my head. Still a decent run of bots going on, dog. All right, that's good. And then finally, it's the make it bigger and smaller, right? So let's see. Boom. Big. Then small. And now let's see. So we'll do modeling physics just to try it out and see. So we'll do add another group, and then this will be called what should it be called? Oh, hold on, chat. I need a. Which one's this one? Take this one away. Rigging? No. Which is, oh, this is Bergie's. Okay. There we go. Now you can see this. So I will name this bow tie. And then inputs, we'll add, I guess it'll be body, right? I mean, I guess the angles would be better because then it'll be up, down, side, side. No, yeah, it'll be angle X, Y, Z. Because I guess our body won't move as much because, you know, our body's kind of a chewy body. So, and then we'll effectiveness 50. Oh, 50, enter. 50, enter. and then 100 here. All right, and then we'll go to output settings. We need to add, I think we have 3 pendulums, right? And then add, so we're gonna add our pendulums here. So boom, boom, boom. And then now we should be able to see it. Yeah, see? A little bow tie. Huh, interesting. So it moves separately, which throws it off, not gonna lie. So I guess we need a, we do need to go back with how it was originally. Interesting. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense because it's moving individually. It needs to be moved together at the same time. So. So then it'll be the general movement, right? The up, down, side, side, and the individual sides just still stick together. Okay. That seems fair, I guess. Yeah, that seems fair. Yeah, I see. I think I know how to do it, so. Delete. Hold on, if I do this, does it delete it? There you go, okay. Coolio. So then we'll send our bow tie. All right, so then it'll be warp the former bow tie then. So then it'll be the general one, which was up and down. So then this needs to be up. Needs to move slightly because then that way it can be done. All right, so then this one also needs to go down to yep. And then so you can center move slightly up. So that's a bit of a hassle, not gonna lie, because the center is kind of is moving up, but at the same time it's kind of not too much. So this looks bigger on one side, not gonna lie. So let's make it slightly bigger here. Oh, it is bigger because I can see it. These are matching, so there we go. That looks better now. So boop, boop, boop. And then down, so this would be on a downward angle, so I'll be side, side, and this goes down here. And then so this one will go slightly up, down here. So again, continue to the side. Was that too much? I feel like that's too much now. I mean, we can reduce it for sure. I guess exaggerations are always better though, right? So then this would be side, side. Same, he said. Same, but different. So then let's see. So if we're going this is left or whatever side, probably should know. It's just based on vibes right now, chat. It's based off them vibes. Yeah, the shadows must have its own thingamajig too, which can be done for sure. I guess I would just need to double check how I did the shadows in that one, but from my understanding is I believe it's kind of the same how it is here, but its own warp deformer, I think, for shadow. Yep, and in an individual part, that's where we add some extra physics for sure. Boop, 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 boop. And then I guess let's reflect this. Mirror horizontal. Oh. What do you mean there's no? Oh, hold on. Oh no, we messed up. I didn't see that there's that. Damn it. Oh. Always check your deformers, chat. This is literally why. So bring it here. Shake my head. No! Progress gone. Oh, talking about I should also save file. There we go. We got some movement. Mm-hmm. All right, then let's see. Just a bit, nothing crazy. That does look a little bit too big though. Let's see, and then add physics. Let's see, motion mirroring, horizontal. Yep. All right. And now this, I guess this one doesn't need to have it here. Hold on. And this is where the single movement goes through. So let's see, individual. So then it'll be warp center. Bow tie center. So, you know, some small movements, nothing crazy in this one. I think this one is just like generic stuff. What? Did this move? Oh, I did move. Oh, cool. Oh, but it's only becoming bigger and smaller, so this will probably have to be changed. So let's do here, I guess, some small little slight movements to the sides and nothing crazy. Let's try it a little bit more of like it's, you know, it's a fabric, so it can move a bit more. And then here, I guess let's go here. Here, shrink it to side, bring it smaller. All right. And then so now we go with the bow tie. And remove these. And then let's go up here. So we're going side already. I think this is just like small little this would be like just changes to the tie itself. So nothing crazy, just like I guess making it a little bit more derped up so it's not like it's general same old shape. Because then that makes it seem like it's actually like a material. At least that's my thought process right now. We'll see how it goes, but that's my thought process at the moment. Go here. Here, so probably still continue making it slightly round because it does look a bit weird that it's not round. You know? And then I guess the side, let's angle it too. Then let's see. Then side. It's doing that. Yes, yes, yes. And I guess the shadows also move right now at the moment, so that's good. That we're messing with the shadows as well. All right, now we can check the physics and get an idea of how that looks. Oh, I guess I need to add it again. So add bow tie, add angle XYZ, okay. 50, okay. 50, okay. 100, okay. And then output settings. So then now we go add, oh wait, no, we need to add our, what's it called? Pendulums. Okay, now let's see it. For sure, I think it's just probably restricting it. But then again, it's also, like I said, like sometimes it seems like it's a lot. But in reality, it's just like subtly. In reality, it's like sometimes it's much slower. It does need to reduce it though. So let's go 80, 80. See how does that look? Yeah, see that looks better because it's like, you know, fabric. So yeah, this one looks like it's actually moving though. Hey, oh, nice. But see, it's all about trial and error, chat. First time actually rigging actual close, you know, my model didn't really do that. It has just like metallic objects, so it makes it easier. I don't have to worry too much about it. Just the angles, that pretty much it, and the shadows. I just realized my hands look so pale. All right. Well, now we need to also do the interpolation here. So window, where is it? Extend interpolation, ellipse, 3. Got it. And then also do that for the bow center. Extend interpolation. Where is that? I keep on losing it. Ellipse. Hold on, chat. Just checking some stuff real quick. What? Something was removed? Hmm. Interesting. Apparently I had a post removed and for guidelines, but honestly don't know which one it was. I thought I removed it. Oh, it must have been the accident messed up. That's why. Thought I deleted it. Thought I deleted it. Oh well, weird. Huh. Interesting. Well, that's how things work, I guess. I don't know. All right, let's continue going with the tie. It'd be like that sometimes, you know. Boop, boop, and then see, send the dice corners. No, extend interpolation. Here we go. Lips. Too much. 3. There we go. Now we just need to have this other tie, right tie. So this one also a bit blocked up. So this one I went, I guess, towards a upward angle. And then add some things here and there, you know, nothing too crazy. Nothing extremely crazy about it. Interesting. I'm trying to figure out how to make, there we go. Maybe making this slightly here and then this one right here. I guess this one needs to have a pointer corner here. There we go. Yeah, pointer corner. And down. So this one was also downward angle. Let's do that. And then boop. Oh, hold on. I got itchy in my back. And then I guess I'll just play around with this here. Nothing crazy. And then side here. Side down here. How does it look? Looks too crunchy, dog. Let's see. All right. I think that should be good. Now let's extend interpolation. Ellipse 3. Okay. Now let's check our physics settings, chat. Modeling physics. Oh, look, a little cute eye. Probably a bit more, I'm not gonna lie. Let's go 90. Yeah, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. It's wiggling, chat. Nice. It's looking a-okay. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Meow, 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 meow. Hold on. Let's see. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Meow, 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 meow. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Meow, 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 meow. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. I get entertained so easily. All right. So I believe we'll probably have to add another shadow just to make it a little more interesting. So yeah, add a bow tie shadow. And then that just means on the bow tie shadow we need to create its own platform. So oh wait, hold on, that's the mesh deformer. This is right left shadow. Great. And then I guess we'll might as well create it right here. Create all the things right here. Right. Shadow. And then this one as well. Deformer. Shadow the Hedgehog. All right, Cleo. So then this one I feel like is just general movements. It doesn't need to be too crazy with it. You know, you just need to bring it up. Change it a bit up, nothing crazy. Oh, for a moment it looked like it was part of it, so I'm like, what? And then the physics will take care of the rest, but it just goes on. It'll just be like, so there's a bit more movement going on. Make it look like it's flexing and warping. I mean, I guess this would need to be slightly down. Or the downer side. There we go. Yeah. That looks like okay. And then from here, right, we also have to have our own separate ones here. All right, so then let's shrink this. Boom. All right. Let's follow through here. And then, oh, hold on. This one needs to be adjusted too. Shrink it here. And there. What? No, did I mess up? No, I got the wrong deformer. Sheesh. Hold on. All right, so now, see, chat. I said it and I'll say it again. You gotta check your deformers. Check what you have selected. All right, yeah, that makes sense though. I don't know why I didn't check that prior. And then let's move this slightly down. And this one, I guess, maybe a bit more here. We had reduced another one. And then let's cover this one here. And then, hold on, where is it? Here. And then let's go up on the side. All right, so that should show some movement. Yes, sir. All right, now let's check it. So modeling. So we're gonna have to add another pendulum to our physics because we just had, it wasn't added here, but it still follows the whole overall rules here. So we don't need to move anything here, but it will just be on here. So add, then you add another one, and then you'll add bow tie shadow. No, wait, yeah. Yeah, I guess it, oh nice, it shows you like which ones you need to add still. So then from that, so the bow tie also needs to decrease a bit more. So I think now it's okay. Maybe it needs to reduce a bit more. Yeah, that looks a-okay now. Let's see, boop. Let's see. Okay, it's moving, it's moving. Nice. Now we need to add the shadow on the other side, and we should be a-okay, chat. Let's see. Oh, that's funny. Stretch. So what did we even get done? So we got the fluff, the other fluff, the hair time, the hair. A decent amount of stuff. All right, let's go again with a shadow then. This next shadow, get the warp deformer, double check that I'm in the warp deformer. Yes, sir. And then I guess this one's shrinking and then this one's expanding. So shrinking. I guess it should have been inverse, but whatever. Who's keeping count? Right, chat? Who's keeping count? Okay. Let's shrink this. You know, for some reason I have, is it Sky High on my mind for some reason? And I haven't watched it in a long time, so. You know, guys, it's like this superhero movie where it's like, oh, it's like My Hero Academia prior to My Hero Academia coming out. But yeah, for some reason I have like the scene playing of like the glowing guy like trying to flex his power in the gym in my head. I don't know why. I never even thought about it. It's a good movie, not gonna lie. I mean, original I remember. You know, another one that was like I thought was goated, and now I'm scared of seeing it. Spy Kids, because I'm guessing the CGI is terrible, or maybe it's still good. I don't know, but in my head I feel like it's gonna be bad. Can we create like a point here, something like that? I'm gonna create like a point. There we go. And then switch it over. Yes, sir. Let's go and then expand it here. So let's expand this area here. Probably move this one down, but move this one to the side. And then this one, I think this got bigger too, which I don't know. It's already pretty big here, chat. I don't know about that. It's too big. See, now it's getting clipped all weird, all wonkily. I don't like that. It does look like a tiny lightning bolt though. All right, let's check our physics. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of moving a lot, but and I think in reality it's gonna move like this. Which, you know, actually looks better. Because I like, even when I tested like my model, like I need to like be moving crazy amount for it to move like that. I usually just move like slightly to the left, slightly to the right, slightly to the right, slightly to the left. So it works out. It works out. Has anyone else tried rigging here? I personally, this is my third time rigging, I guess, directly. Yeah, because the first one was a PNG tuber, so I guess it doesn't 100% count. Followed by my first Gen 1 model. And then I did my Gen 2, which is this one now. And now I just need my Gen 3. All right, so I think that should be a-okay. I guess now we'll have to do the clothes. Or I guess, I honestly don't know. I guess we'll do the face in it. So it'll be the general face, right? Where's my general face? Yep. Which I guess directly, the general face should not have the fluffs, because the fluffs need to be on its own separate stuff. Right. Because then warp deforming them will be a bit wonked. Will it? Yeah, because then I need to switch it and then I need to decrease it. So the fluff would need to be on its own opposite side. I mean, the head angles are going to be interesting for sure. Because this one will probably have, I guess. I'm going to have to freaking do everything separately in order for it to make sense. Or else you won't actually get that, like, the look of like actually like flipping through. All right, sounds good. That's something for our next stream though, chat. We stream for designated hours, and then hopefully we will, I might work on this a little bit on the offset, but you know, it's a nice way to just like relax and stuff, so nothing crazy. Maybe I'll just leave it as is because this project isn't too crazy high priority to get done. So, but anyway, chat. Anyway, chat. Thank you all, and also, just wanted to show our appreciation to Posy Pixel for taking the time to create a pixel animation art of our BRB screen. I am definitely enjoying it, and if you guys are looking for pixel animation, he's your person to go. So search him up on VGen. And thank you, and have a great rest of your day. Take care. Bye.